when it comes to building real intimacy. With a woman, not surface level. Flirting, not cheap validation, but a connection that's emotional, physical, and lasting. Most men get it wrong. They think saying, "You're beautiful" is enough. But here's the truth. That kind of compliment, it doesn't land the way you think it does. It might get a smile, but it won't stir her soul. It won't make her feel seen, and it definitely won't make her want you more. Today, we're diving into the psychology of female attraction and why specific compliments are your secret weapon to creating sexual desire, emotional safety, and unforgettable intimacy. So, if you're ready to stop being forgettable and start being magnetic, let's get into it. You're beautiful. Sounds nice, but it's generic as forgettable. And if she's even remotely attractive, she's heard it 100 times this week alone. And the problem isn't the words, it's what they fail to say. That kind of compliment doesn't tell her what you see. It doesn't reveal that you're truly present with her, that you're tuned into her uniqueness, her energy, her story. It's like handing someone a greeting card instead of a handwritten letter. It might feel good for a moment, but it doesn't linger. That's why many women don't trust those kinds of compliments. Not because they're cold, but because they're intuitive. They wonder, does he say this to every woman? Does he even notice who I really am? And if she doesn't feel seen, she won't feel safe. And if she doesn't feel safe, intimacy won't deepen. Now let's flip the script. Imagine instead of saying you're beautiful, you said the way you lit up. Talking about your career tonight that was magnetic. Or when you walked in, the whole room shifted. There's something about your presence that's just grounding. Now she feels it because that compliment, it's about her. Not just her looks, but the energy she brings. Tells her you're not just watching, you're experiencing her. That's where desire begins. Because women don't just want to feel attractive. They want to feel recognized. They want to feel emotionally safe, understood, and appreciated for more than their appearance. And when a woman feels that emotional recognition, her nervous system relaxes, her body opens, her desire wakes up. Here's the psychology behind it. When a compliment is specific, it taps into novelty and emotional depth. And our brains are wired to respond to novelty and emotional salience. It's what makes something stick. So instead of saying, "You looked great tonight," try that. Dress the way it hugged your figure, but more than that, the quiet confidence you had in it. That was captivating. Do you see the difference? You're not complimenting her body. You're complimenting how she carried herself in her body. That creates emotional and sexual tension. The good kind. The kind that lingers. When you do that, your words aren't just heard, they're felt. And what's felt is remembered. Now, let's go deeper. If you want to build true intimacy, especially sexual intimacy, you need to create something most men overlook. Emotional safety, not weakness, not being overly soft, but emotional groundedness. The kind of presence that says, "You can be yourself here and I'll still be here." That kind of presence activates trust. And trust activates desire. It's not about pushing for connection. It's about holding space for it to emerge. When a woman feels like you actually care about what she's saying, when you reflect her back to herself in ways she didn't expect, her body naturally relaxes into you. And here's what most men don't know. Many women can't fully enjoy intimacy unless they feel emotionally safe. Why? Because oxytocin, the bonding hormone, is directly tied to safety and trust. The more she feels seen and secure, the more her body can let go. The more her desire becomes active, alive, electric. Let's bring this home with some powerful real life phrases you can use. Not scripts, but genuine reflections. I love how focused you get when you talk about something you care about. It's like the whole world disappears. The way you handled that awkward moment earlier, that grace, that self-awareness I found, that incredibly attractive. You have this calm energy, like even when you're nervous, you hold yourself with so much self-respect. That's rare. These aren't tricks, they're truths. You're noticing what's real and putting it into words. That's the heart of emotional connection. When a woman hears something that tells her you're tuned in, not just looking at her but feeling her, that's when she starts to lean in. That's when the attraction shifts from external validation to internal resonance. In the end, here's the truth. Attraction without emotional presence is hollow, fades fast. But when a woman feels seen, valued, and safe in your presence, she wants more of it. She trusts it. She craves it.